Wait, first of all,
No. They don't want to give no credit.
Y'all want to make the woman.
The man told me
Something that
he got no right to put her on a pedestal or put up there. When I say the black woman is God, in dictionary reference, Merriam-Webster's dictionary, one who's in control of a specific aspect
How
of
can a
creation.
black woman be God and she's a white man?
Let him finish. He's going to tell you.
Explain that.
Can I explain?
Please.
Because the problem that you religious people have, when I use a word like God, right?
You're very religious, bro.
The problem that the religious people have, right? The problem that y'all have is that y'all always take this back to spookism with God's control every single day.
When I told you something spooky.
Because you can't understand.
You don't understand the Quran. When I told you something spooky.
But you keep cutting me off every time I speak, brother.
Okay.
So
I want to know what I said spooky, though. Please forget.
When you don't understand what I'm saying by the black woman is God, and I said it several times, and so judging by what you've been saying, judging by what you've been saying, I know you've been keeping up with what I be teaching from time to time. So I don't think that you don't get it. I think you don't want to get it because of what religion does. Now, what I'm going to tell you, according to Merriam-Webster's dictionary, a God is one who is in a specific aspect of creation. If you typed it into Google, you will see, oh shit, that's an exact definition. Now, that's a definition. I'm speaking English and I'm using the word based on its proper context. Now, the woman has a 9-month gestational period. The man is not walking around here with a baby in a womb. Okay? So she's in control of that specific aspect of creation. So in that regard, that makes her God. She also has this yellow liquidy fluid called colostrum fluid that she secretes that gives us our ability to socialize better than people who wasn't breastfed, a stronger immunity, better than people that wasn't breastfed, and so forth and so on. So we don't give the child anything like that. It's external when we try to impart something upon them to make them more brilliant. But she gives them something that only she can give. Something like God. The way y'all describe God, our women give us something that no one else can give us because the breast milk is designed in such a way that it caters to your weaknesses and your strengths. So if you got immunity on the strength, it will cater more to your intellect being weaker. To balance it out, your breast milk is designed exclusively for you. It's a miracle serum exclusively for you that only the woman creates and no one else. And if someone else took that breast milk, if someone else took it, it would not be designed for them. It may nourish them to an extent, but it's not designed to bring them up to another level. Only your mother can do that to you. Right. So when I say the black woman is God, I'm not sensationalizing religiously and saying she's in control of all this other stuff.
Right.
I am saying that she is in control of specific aspects of creation, and for that, I revere her. I'm glad that my mother took the time out at some point in her life to do this for me. So I say all men and a form to honor their mother. To honor their mother. I revere her as God, and I'm not afraid, but religion has made us afraid to call each other by our true name. We would rather call each other a nigger, or we would rather call a woman a bitch, or we'll call each other by names, right? That bring us right back into our sexuality, to breed insecurity and sexuality. So we'll call each other a dickhead. We'll call each other asshole. We'll call each other pussy. And this all comes from religion, when we had sex in the garden and we got shame. You see what I'm saying? So they made us insecure about our own sexuality. And even when you look at the word Afro, the deity Aphrodite, or Aphrodite, or Aphrodite, she was the deity of love or lust or sex. And now, whenever we get accused of a crime, it is a sex crime most times. And why? Because it's our sexuality that they're obsessed with, like the aphrodisiac, which alludes to what? It's a sexual stimulant. Afro, you hear Afro and aphrodisiac. You hear Afro and Aphrodite. You hear Afro and the word Afro, and they call our hair what? Kinky, which means to hug. So what I'm telling you is this, brother. I'm revering. I'm using a substitute, but we are afraid to use the word God because religion has spooked us out.